Secrets of successful property flipping in the UK for big profit. Tip number 1, location, location, location. It is absolutely essential that you choose the correct area where there is the demand for affordable housing. Demand for the type of property that you are going to want to flip in. You want to buy something, refurb it, flip it on as fast as possible. Number 2, you want to focus on raising joint venture funding. Now, even if you've got your own money to do this, my recommendation is always aim to use other people's money, because then you could do a deal with your money and then a deal with their money. But always make sure that you have the capital available, either your money or someone else's money. And when we're talking about money, you can go and get dirty, horrible, smelly, disgusting houses. You can then bring them back to life, and you can do that on a bridge. So you can go and get bridging. Or let's just say the property is £100,000 to purchase. You can lend that from an investor, give the investor 5 or 6% interest in 1 year, use that money to purchase it and do the refurb, buy, refurbish, flip, pay the investor their money back, and then you walk out with the profit. The investor's happy because it's better than having the money in the bank. You are happy because you have used none of your own money, which means what? Infinite return. And guess what? The investor is going to want to go again. They're going to want to give you the money back. The third major point here is build relationships with the right team. So my saying is work on the business, not in your business. And in order to do this fast and effectively, you're going to want to build a relationship with a great team. So who do you need in your team? Agents, vendors, solicitors, brokers, tax advisors, architects, build team. So this is really important. Leverage the team, get them to do the work. You become the manager of the manager. Next piece of advice is get great tax advice. Make sure that you are structuring the purchase and you accessing the profit in the most tax efficient way. Is it better for you to buy it in your personal name? It may be better for you to set up a SPV, a special purpose vehicle, a limited company that will then buy that property and flip that property on. You may then need a holding company. So you've got to get the right tax advice, because as you move into property flipping, you could be making 50, 70, £100,000 per flip. You're going to want to make sure that you pay the least amount of tax and you keep the most amount of profits legally for you. And focus in on motivated sellers. Now, these last couple of years, we have been in a seller's market, not a buyer's market, and prices have gone up and up and up and up and up. But in the last 3 months, guess what? Prices have come down. In some areas, prices have gone down as much as 25%. Someone I know in Devon, they've lost 25% off the value of their portfolio. You've got some properties in Peterborough, for example, they've just recently dropped 15 to 20%. People cannot afford their mortgages. The cost of living crisis, interest rates on the rise, inflation on the rise. Did you know that since 2001, interest rates have gone up 14 times? And they will probably continue to go up. So focus in on motivated sellers, making sure that you give them a good deal, you get a good deal, and build relationships with great agents. Agents are going to go there and do the work for them, and really make sure you nurture that relationship. We have around 4 or 5 agents that pretty much bring us most of our deals. You've got to run the numbers. I see a lot of people doing property flipping. They've spent a year doing it and they walk out with £15,000. Personally, I would not do a flip unless it made you at least £40,000 and you could look to be in and out of the deal in around 12 months. That's the whole process from start to finish. You want to get involved with something that's relatively easy to do, not some huge big refurb if it's your first flip. Maybe new kitchen, new bathroom, liquor paint, maybe an extension on the back, making the driveway look nicer, and in and out £40,000. But run the numbers, make sure you've got contingency, at least a 10 to 15% contingency, and make sure you've factored in all the costs. My recommendation is get help and support, and to celebrate what we've been doing over the last 12 months, I've decided to put on some extra property events. So if you are new here and you are someone that would like to come and hang out, then somewhere in the description there is a button. Hit that button or link and then come and spend time with me at one of my up and coming property events. You'll get to meet me and my team. We'll look after you. It's completely free of charge. Why? Because when you hang out, you may then decide to do more business with us. I've been doing this now for 8 years, £28 million worth of property deals, £9 million of joint venture funding, all different types of deals. I love business. I love property. I love entrepreneurship. So hit that button in the description, grab yourself a free ticket, stay tuned for more videos, and I'll see you on the other side.